I sit back and read like cat in the hat. 21 Savage, the cat with the mat. 21 Savage, not boys in the hood, but I pull up on you, shoot your ass in the back. Stuart Little, hurt these niggas some racks. Pocket full of cheese, bitch, I got racks. I'm a real street nigga, bitch. I am not one of these niggas banging on wood.
Yo, what up guys, it's Shoe Crew TV and I'm back here with another sneaker video. Today I have for you guys is the Versus Jordan 1 video. On my right here we have the Air Jordan 1 from 2001, and on the left it's the Air Jordan 1 Band from 2011. Both sneakers in my opinion are probably the pinnacle when it comes to the quality and craftsmanship of the version of the Air Jordan 1. We're going to go ahead and get into it and show you guys why they're probably the best versions of the shoe other than the OG, but it's kind of hard to compare an OG when a lot of pairs are already kind of deteriorating. But first things first, let's start with the 01 pair. The sneaker is more of a flat black and red shoe. As you can see right here, it has a suede swoosh. This is like the first time they ever did that, which the only bad thing is that this does chip off after a while. I actually had a pair of 01s where they chipped off, and that was kind of bad. I mean, the swooshes got messed up. But other than that, I mean, it's just a real flat black sneaker. Looks more like the OG in the sense of it has that, you know, flat black and red look. Also comparison to like the 2013. Now, the one thing I do like about this shoe is the red on it is really nice. I love the red on this shoe. It's really flashy. It's really loud, and I love that about this version of the Air Jordan 1 Bred, is that when you have these on your feet, people can see them from probably a mile away, just because the red is so loud. The other thing is that the Air Jordan 1, of course, had this Nike Air on it. This was the last time that we saw the Nike Air until, of course, the Band. So it was from 2001 to 2011 is when you finally saw that Nike Air patch come back on. The other kind of gripe I have about this version of the Air Jordan 1 is that it's like a Converse where you can like bend it and it's just super uncomfortable. I actually got rid of my pair just because they were super uncomfortable and they just would hurt my feet after walking after a while. Like, my feet just didn't sit well in this particular shoe. Now, this is actually my friend's shoe and he's really never had any gripe about it. But that was my personal issue with this particular version of the Air Jordan 1. Let's get into the Band. The Band is a little bit different. It's a sneaker, of course, that everybody knows. It never released an outlet, and never released an actual full retail version. They just released them to the outlet malls, and everybody loved it because they got a great quality shoe for a low price. This particular version is what people probably say is the pinnacle and probably the best version of the Air Jordan 1 Bred colorway. The only difference from this colorway to the 01 is that it is a mid-cut sneaker. As you can tell, the leather is a little bit different compared to your flat, you know, black and red color. This is more of a like vintage looking shoe. Now, when I first got these, and when you first get the Band one, the leather is pretty stiff and, you know, doesn't seem like great quality leather until you actually start wearing it. The leather actually softens up after a while, after wearing it and stuff like that. So that's what I love about this shoe, is that the leather kind of just like forms to your foot and kind of gives you that comfortable feel to it. The color on this shoe is more of a little bit darker red compared to the 01 pair in the background, as you can tell. But it is a really nice color red and it goes good with everything. Also, the swoosh on here is more of a like cut kind of swoosh on this shoe. You can see it more with the left pair, how these swooshes kind of like cut up on the side right there. The other thing I love about the Band is that it doesn't form like the Converse. It has a real stiff, nice ride to it. Also, the tongue on this shoe is super comfortable compared to the 01. The 01's kind of just like this mesh material compared to this nice solid cushiony tongue, which really kind of comes in handy after a while, because when I had the 2016 pair, they were just uncomfortable and I had to get rid of them. There was no cushioning, first of all, and the tongue, you know, the back of the shoe was like rubbing against my leg and stuff, so I didn't like that. As far as cushion wise, they're pretty much comparable, right? Like, the cushion on these shoes are basically the same. I would give it to the Band. Has a little bit more cushion. I mean, the cushion on this shoe is amazing compared to the 01 pair. But other than that, I mean, they're both pretty comparable. I mean, you don't really kind of lose in both situations. It's just the band was just a way better drawn up shoe, and I wish they would have done every Jordan like this one. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's basically it. You guys be the judge. I'm gonna have to roll with the band one on this one. You know, and it's funny that I did this video, because if I would have did this video a couple of years ago, I would actually think that these were better than the band. But when you really hold them in comparison, of course, this one has more that OG look with the high top versus the mid top. But when you get them in hand in person and you wear them, and I wear these shoes and I've worn them all the time versus someone that doesn't wear their shoes, they can't really tell you these things, you know, off the bat, because when you wear the band, the leather gets better. It starts forming to your foot. It gives you a more comfortable feeling versus these are more flat. They really don't have as much give as this leather does. And of course, the comfortability, I mean, these are just blow a lot of Jordan 1s out of the water. These are not too bad, but they did hurt my feet after wearing them for a while. So when I did own this particular version, it did hurt my feet. But other than that, they're both great shoes. They're both great quality sneakers, and they both make a big compliment to anybody's collection. I would highly recommend just getting the bred one in general, just to add to your collection if you can't find these versions. But I highly recommend this version if you can't get this one. But yeah, guys, other than that, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave in the comment section what you guys think was the better. Was it the 01 pair, or was it the 2011 band pair? Both sneakers are great shoes. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless, like always. Peace, and have a nice day.
I was knocking niggas out, nigga like Holyfield.